Early this morning, around 4:43, I woke up from a dream. In this dream, I was walking down a tunnel, similar to like a football tunnel or whatever. And, as we started to get toward the end of the tunnel, it's like I started to feel the Spirit of God. And as we stepped out into the field, I seen like a multitude of people, all colors, white, black, and they was holding signs and they was celebrating. And I just felt the strong power of the Spirit of God upon all the people and upon all the field. And there were just like so many people. And one loud shout said, "Christ within us." And then it was these people holding these signs. And I was like looking at the signs and I was trying to figure out what the signs were saying. And as my eyes was like squinching, trying to read what one of the signs was saying, one of the people from the crowd said, "Oliver." And I was like, "Oliver." And I didn't know anything about what Oliver meant. And I wasn't really focused in on that. And then right before the end of the dream, someone used a bullhorn and said, "This is the revival." And then I woke up. And then, I immediately went to prayer because I could still feel like the excitement. I can still feel like the strong presence and the excitement that I felt within the dream. And I had to go into the prayer closet and I just wanted to ask God, like, what was I seeing? And I know for sure what I was seeing is the coming great revival. Another thing that I want to focus on is like, why did that female in the dream, why did she say Oliver? And once I looked at the definition of Oliver, Oliver is derived from the olive tree. The olive tree is symbolic in the Hebrew and Israelite culture as fruitfulness, dignity, and stability. And many of the times when the priests before they had took on the headship of priesthood, they had to be anointed with olive oil. And so was the king. King David was anointed with olive oil. And then the priest used the olive oil to keep the candle light burning within the temple all the time. And so what the Spirit of God was saying to me is that he is using people. God right now is raising up an army and he's anointing people. He's anointing people. And what is going on right now is that the Spirit of God is going to smash and clash and collide with the spirit of religion. There's too many people out here that are religious. And when God raises up this army, they're going to be something and someone that nobody has ever seen before. They're not going to look the way that a preacher looked. They're not going to look the way that a church member look. They're going to look very different. They're going to be very unique in their character, but they're going to be bold. They're going to have authority. And what God is trying to say is that many of y'all are going to be blindsided by that. Many of y'all are going to be blindsided by that because y'all thinking that a Christian has to look a certain type of way. But God is going to use people in their own unique way, and they're not going to look the way that you want them to look. But they're going to have the power, they're going to have the authority, they're going to have the boldness, and they're going to have the fruits. So my people, God is going to do an amazing thing. He's going to do a powerful thing. And some of you guys are sleeping. Some of you guys are sleeping on it. He wants to use you. But some of us, we're holding on to things that God is saying, let go of. We're like, I don't want to let go of this. I don't want to let go of this. And if you can't let go of something so that God can use you completely, he's going to move on. This is going to happen with or without you. In the book of Acts chapter 2, verse 17, it says God is going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh. Upon all flesh. There's going to be a great revival, and it's going to happen with or without you.